It is time for us to finally start up this new project, our new little G1 style tournament here, and we start off with the women's side of our RA blocks here. We start with Dakota Kai.
Indeed, Dakota Kai, a veteran of the ring. In fact, a lot of veteran faces will be in this side of the tournament. But you gotta think Kai has quite a strong chance to, gain some momentum of having the first win in our tournament.
Yes, wrestling commentators love using the phrase "educated feet," but I think in no place more does it apply than with Dakota Kai.
Well, if we're talking educated, then we're talking about one of the most employable women in the entire tourney.
Yes, not Peyton Royce not drafted, but is supporting Billie Kay throughout this tournament.
Yes, it's the wise decision to bring back the Iconics.
Yes, hoping to win the tournament for Australia's sake.
You gotta think Peyton could be quite useful in the corner.
Yeah, so don't have too many like teams and too many cornermen set up so far. Some might have developed throughout the existence of the tournament, but as it stands, this is one of the few that actually having the cornermen might pay dividends.
Yes, this will be the first match of Group A and the entire tournament as well.
Yes, they get the honor of kicking this thing off.
Now, we do have a different rule set in place, I believe.
Yes, it is
Would you like to go over it?
it is 20-minute time limit. It's first of all to a finish. It is 20-second countouts. This is the more New Japan. It is a New Japan style tournament, so it's more of a New Japan style rule set.
Wait, did we lose Marky Mark?
Yes, as well. So to enforce the more Japanese style rule set, we did get Marky Mark's cousin Kenny.
Ah, yes. You never shut up about Kenny.
Kenny Kennethson, or Kenny to his friends, will be
Dakota
refereeing
Kai
this tournament.
And Dakota Kai taking the early game with some chain wrestling.
Yeah, it started quite technical.
Well, you said about educated feet, and chain wrestling is for the educated.
Yes.
It's all about taking advantage and just knowing when to take your opponent down to the ground.
Clean break.
Oh.
Billie Kay up. Oh, with Dakota Kai up. Kai reversing into the Hurricane Rana there.
Peyton looking mortified as Kay lands near the corner.
And yes, it is 2 points for a victory here, 1 point for a draw. That could be a double count out. That could be a time limit draw. And obviously, you get if you don't win or draw, you get nothing.
Right on the chin.
Now we're seeing that corner man in play.
Beautiful face crusher there. Billy looking to take advantage, slapping Kai. Might not be the wisest move, but
Yes, if I was Billie Kay, I would not try and turn this into a striking match against Kai.
rope hung neck breaker.
Stomp to the hand and then stomp to the other arm. We've seen Dakota Kai have a bit of a history with arm injuries.
Oh, pin attempt by Billy. Not even a 1 count.
Oh, it is far too early for that. Just dropping her across the knee, that backbreaker.
Kai now looking to take advantage from the backbreaker. Getting a 1 count. See, the thing is that we have two completely different styles, right? We have the striking capability of the Dakota Kai, but we also have the strength of Billie Kay.
Yeah, it's got hard and fast between versus just big, strong moves here. It is a bit of a clash of styles. Like, I think both can trade fairly well, but it's hard to say who's gonna like. I think both women are gonna want to try and dictate their pace.
I think so too. I think the good thing here is that Kay and Peyton both know Kay wants to be a bit more methodical, if you will.
Yeah,
Just getting in all the grapples.
yeah. Like Kay wants to take a time, do like one big hit where Kai's gonna hit you like 5 times, right? So
Yeah, Kai wants to get you out quick. Kay just wants to, draw it out, perhaps.
Peyton has
Stamina.
slid in a chair. I don't know if you noticed that.
Oh no, I did. I just was trying to pay less attention than the referee. He was just letting it happen.
This is what we were talking about with that fast offense, but Kay out of the way.
Yeah, was Kai trying to do a big boot of her own to Kay?
That running sort of roundabout face wash he does. That was sort of a Michinoku driver style slam, and now setting up
For the boot of her own.
Dakota Kai caught into the dragon screw.
Yeah, Peyton could have gotten herself disqualified, by the way. She tried to get the turnbuckle off, it looked like.
Like Peyton's got to be careful not to get thrown out. And now Peyton helping up her friend, but might have just set her up.
Definitely thrown some kicks there to the head and back.
This is what we're saying about Kai being more of a combination striker.
Yeah, I think Kai's maybe potentially looking for a knockout. Just go for head blows as well. The knee again.
And you see them rushing back into the ring. Like they are not used to the 20 count. There is a 20 count in place.
I mean, here's the thing. It's not where you are, it's how you utilize what you have, right?
Cloverleaf in place, but I believe that was a rope break.
I think potentially, if not Peyton with distraction, perhaps.
Billie Kay just breaking the boundary, getting under the rope.
Flashback of sorts. Going for the pin.
Gets a 1.
But as I say, it's not really about where you are. Yes, you have the 20 seconds, but if you get the job done in the ring, so be it, you know what I mean?
Like yeah, in the end, the fall has to finish in the ring, so why not get back in the ring faster?
Plus, that ring is surprisingly tough. It's not exactly comfortable. It's not a double bed.
No, it is. There is padding on the outside. There's padding in the ring, but there is definitely less padding outside.
Yeah, you'd have more padding on your coat potentially.
Gets the running face wash this time.
Yeah, finally got it.
Maybe looking for the chiropractor.
That is something to consider. Kay with the catch. Might tell for the boot. Grabbed in before he got the opportunity.
It's out the hold. Up and down with a brain buster.
Right on the head.
Looking to capitalize. Get them away from the ropes.
Going for the pin. Only a 2 count.
Kai just able to paddle her out that one.
Type K could not believe that at all.
Wheelbarrow into the face buster, into the pin.
I know how Kai was just keeping the arm of Billie down by her rear leg there.
The chiropractor. Oh. That could be it.
I'd say it was a smart strategy, but I think that might have done it. Kai picked up.
Kai with your first win of the tournament.
We'll eventually get this timing right. We got a lot of matches to go.
Got 19 episodes of this shit. We'll get there.
Yeah, we'll eventually get there. Don't worry, folks. But that's what we were saying about Kai. She just wants to get the strikes in. Wear down the opponent, don't you go for the knockout. The chiropractor definitely the way to do it.
Yes, that is 2 points to Dakota Kai, the first 2 points of the series.
Kai will be in the lead, but it's highly likely that's going to be a joint lead by the end of the night. Still, all credit to her. Had a disadvantage number-wise as well, with 2 people to contend with.
She struggled with those distractions a few times, but in the end, just had the better shot.
The Iconics definitely going to have to get to the drawing board and just rethink a plan, because if that was their idea of how they're going to win, it just did not work out today. Anyway, folks, we're moving on from the female division to the males, and we are starting the first contest of that division with the former WWE champion and Scotland's favourite son, Drew McIntyre.
Yes, Drew McIntyre getting in the real world getting screwed by the Money in the Bank. In our universe, everything's been vacated.
Yes. You mean getting screwed by one of the best Intercontinental champions of all time?
Yeah,
Let's just be clear.
And the Hurt Business.
Okay, we don't consider that. But look, McIntyre's a hell of a competitor. He's recently, in the last year, blossomed into a main event champion. And a damn well-deserving one.
We saw him leave. We saw him blossom on the Indies. Saw him come back to NXT, have a great run. He then sort of mid-carded for a while, and now he's full. The main event McIntyre we've been waiting so many years for.
Well, I'll say this. I had faith in him back in 2012. I was all on the McIntyre train, and he's just proven himself to be everything I'd hoped for back then. And more.
Yeah, bar the fact that I didn't really start getting into wrestling until 2013, I more or less agree with you.
Though, slight note, I miss Broken Dreams.
No, I agree. Broken Dreams is a very good theme. It just doesn't really fit this Drew. Like, if you could make Broken Dreams of a heavier track,
give me a day and I'll get it done. But an interesting opponent of choice, considering the reference to the Intercontinental Championship. The man who was screwed of the IC Championship.
In my opinion, still the one true Intercontinental Champion.
I mean, if, Jordan Devlin's still the Cruiserweight, why the hell not?
We're here fighting smart, not fighting hard. With our pick of Sami Zayn.
True, but it looks like this Sami was perhaps more so the KO show Sami. The one that still fought to the end, so to speak.
I mean, I would still say like any Sami Zayn has that like intelligence factor to him. He's not just I'm a wrestler you out like I'm a wrestler you. No, it's I'm gonna outthink you, I'm gonna outsmart you, I'm gonna out wrestle you.
That is true. I was about to say with the expertise that Sami has and the knowledge, I think it's definitely going to be an interesting one. Brawn versus brain, so to speak.
We didn't mention it in the last match, but we did pick the competitors here.
Indeed.
I believe in this match I have Zayn and you have Drew.
Indeed, as I said, I've been a fan of since 2012. 9 years strong here. And frankly, I'd put my money on Drew in any fight.
I very much agree. Like, Drew was on my shortlist for draft picks, so.
I mean, you stole mine. You stole Cesaro from me.
I had to take Cesaro. Like, Cesaro is a big draw. He's one of the,
I have to admit, though, your pick isn't that bad. I'll say it. I think Sami's a good competitor.
Yeah, no.
Do I think he'll survive a Claymore? Hell no, but,
I'd be very surprised if most people in this tournament could survive taking a Claymore. I think it is one of those moves that is best avoided.
Well, we do have some tough son of a guns coming up, don't worry. I have a hunch I can think of 2 that could survive one. As a reverse STO, there from the former WWE champion.
Yes, into the ropes, just Sami Zayn's face bouncing off the bottom rope.
You know what I just remembered? These are both NXT champions in the past.
Yeah, two very strong NXT champions.
Yeah, two of the... I was going to say the old school belt, but that's not the case for Drew. Because
Yeah, because
Rude debuted it after beating Nakamura.
ooh, roll up. Bit of that smarts we were talking about earlier.
Hey, I mean, if you can conserve your energy, win after 2 minutes, I don't blame him, but I think it's more so a desperation play against McIntyre.
Drew is going with the hard-hitting shots in this match. And I think Zayn is just looking to pick a spot, I think. And I'll be honest, I don't think, like, if anyone's not going to make a mistake, I think it's Drew McIntyre.
Well, I'm hoping so. I mean, last round, your choice was you had Dakota Kai.
I did, yes. I had Dakota Kai, and you took Billie Kay. So both of our matches so far have been pick versus pick.
Indeed, I think maybe all, but we'll have to double check that. As both men on the outside there, Sami taking advantage when he can.
Yes, throwing Drew into the table.
Zayn,
using the count.
Zayn's probably going to maximize the time outside. I mean, again, there's 20 seconds.
Yeah, maximize the time outside, maximize the environment you have.
Well, I should correct myself. 20 count, not even 20 seconds.
Yes, I mentioned that in the announcement video. Yeah, it's not exactly seconds, but
yeah, that's about a minute, I'd say. At least it feels like it.
Well, referee only at 8, so they do have plenty of time to keep rolling.
McIntyre's been thrown into everywhere the outside. Say hi to Michael Cole now.
In the same vein, like, if you're Sami Zayn, do you just conserve yourself at this point in the tournament and take the count-out draw?
There's a strategy to it. A point is better than no point.
Wait
a second! What the hell is Johnny Gargano?
Johnny Gargano wasn't drafted.
No! This was the... Wait a minute. Sami. I believe that wasn't your plan.
That I did not see this coming. Johnny Gargano apparently pulling beef on Zayn.
I swear I've got no involvement. I swear. I'm thankful though.
In the meantime, Drew making his way back into the ring. Glasgow kiss blocked. Sami Zayn's looking to take it back to the outside, maybe?
Sami's been busted wide open.
Yeah, that...
Staring down the Scottish psychopath.
Just trying to get his bearings. It's a lot of bloodlust. Blood loss, sorry.
I mean,
maybe bloodlust as well.
You got it right the first time. A luva kick!
It's a hell of a kick.
Not a lot of momentum, though.
Yeah, it's a very casual hell of a kick.
This could be it. 1, 2. And the face it will help with the 2 count.
Yes, that's most people be out. Drew's more resilient than that.
Yes, Drew is... There's a reason he's called the Scottish psychopath, you know?
Doesn't know when to say give up, and there's the Glasgow kiss.
I feel as though we know where this is going. If he doesn't get the pin from this. And indeed, no pin. What is going into the eyes of Drew McIntyre? It's like a gut-wrench powerbomb of sorts.
Then he's thinking about it.
I think he's going for it.
This could be it.
I think we're seeing it. The Claymore!
That could be it. That could be a night for Sami.
I think it is.
Let's give Sami credit though. He powered through that Johnny Gargano attack.
I mean, I'll give him credit, but you gotta wonder if that head injury, that cut's gonna affect him later on in the tournament.
There you can see
We don't know
it.
what sort of damage that caused. Why did Gargano come out? That's what I'm asking.
Yeah, maybe Gargano's mad about not being in the tournament.
Perhaps.
Maybe he's
I
just
know.
got beef with Sami.
I don't think they've ever crossed paths. I can't remember if they did.
I don't believe they have either. But
No, because Zayn left for Raw just before. What the?
just two different iterations of indie darlings. Like,
Looks like we're just gonna have to try work that out. But for now, the Scottish psychopath just take whatever victory he can get.
yeah,
And I don't blame him.
interference or not, I don't think he's going to complain about the points.
I mean, he's not gonna complain about claymoring somebody. That's for sure. As the Scottish psychopath stands supreme with victory over Sami Zayn.
Match number 3 tonight in our first show, our first set of A-block matches. Is our first match that isn't like opposing picks. These are both your picks.
You know, it was bound to happen eventually. You know, we have 20 people per side. You know, I mean, I've guaranteed points.
Yes. Your side is definitely guaranteed points, but we will see where those points go.
Well, I mean, we have Zelina Vega. She doesn't seem so mad about being fired. Good think. I've got a feeling you're not very excited about this entrance here.
I have made my status of Bianca Belair is incredibly boring well known.
I will, however, make the statement of why is her hair going through her hand? Did Montez Ford teach her magic?
I wouldn't be surprised Montez Ford knowing magic. I just don't know how that translates.
You know, Montez Ford doesn't translate. It's fine.
Montez Ford doesn't need to translate.
But hey, this pick was a hell of a lot better before before they got the Royal Rumble. Then it just became a really, 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 really good pick. Yeah, that hair's got a mind of its own. I'm convinced.
That hair might be an Eldritch Horror.
That is a very good
cannot confirm nor deny.
Well, Zelina does not look impressed with the Eldritch Abomination hair. And Zelina taking it early.
Yeah, just no rest there.
Zelina not having any of your shit.
I mean, the whole reason Zelina started managing Andrade originally was because Andrade was being too lax, and Zelina was going, no, attack, like, just go. So it makes sense that Zelina's also taking the just go attitude.
That is true. And actually, fun fact, this is our first veteran versus rookie match. Because Belair is way less experienced than Zelina. Zelina's been on the scene since 2009, I want to say. She used to team with a woman called Serena in TNA.
We'll have to see how that experience advantage pays off at the moment. However, but Belair is taking control.
Well, I mean, there is some things experience can't prepare you for. A stomp to the gut, probably one of those things.
And Belair picking up Vega.
Not done. I mean, to be fair, it was a bit too quick for the count, so more domination play.
Yes, the self-proclaimed EST looking to show off.
The EST of the total knee.
Think we might have to work that one a bit, workshop that a bit more.
Well, I mean, it could be the EST of SD. It's no longer called live, is it? Shit. We'll work on it. Zelina taking the advantage of the strikes.
Figure four is the head.
Yes, you've all heard of Insipid Taz commentary. Now it's Insipid Dan commentary, folks.
It's Dan.
Jesus, that becomes a segment.
But honestly, if we got our own Botchamania segment, that would be impressive.
I'd be fucking happy. Matthew, take notes. Bianca overpowering Zelina. Snake icing on the turnbuckle with a stomp. Going into the pin. Zelina quickly kicking out, though.
Just buries the knee in the back of Selina's neck.
I mean, to be fair, Zelina hasn't really protected the neck, and that isn't a knee-padded knee. So that's the actual bone-to-bone contact there. Gonna hurt even more.
And again, that exposed knee just to the arm and stomp to the chest.
Taking advantage of what you have, you know what I mean? Arms behind the back. Just wearing him down. Maybe trying to stop the hammerlock DDT?
Just taking away whatever offense she can, and once again squatting Zelina Vega.
I mean, she does say she's the strongest, smartest, fastest. Perhaps the cockiest. As Zelina hurricane runner for the second time this match.
Now we're seeing some of that Zelina's aggression.
Zelina getting a pin, only a 1 count. Gotta think Andrade perhaps watching in the back. He will be competing tonight.
Yes, you do have both of that team in your draft pool.
Wait, so I know Andrade is another night. I'm confusing people.
We're not used to the blocks yet.
I'm having a moment of sheer stupidity. Oh well.
Zelina.
There's a DDT. I think it was the hammerlock.
Did have the arm tied though.
It's true. Only a 2 count on the EST. Imagine Zelina winning though. Like, Bianca is being pushed as the next big female, right? So imagine the one person you fired beating the one you're pushing.
It would be an incredible sign of something. It's hard to say what.
It would definitely be a Cinderella story, I think, the term.
It'd be a Cinderella story if we're implying that this is in universe. And
Zelina, you using the ropes, only a 1 count.
Yeah, still managed to power out.
Zelina
Slap
with the
blocked,
catch.
leg blocked.
Zelina going for a modified STF.
Yeah, STF, cranking the back.
Gotta say, it looks better than Cena's.
Most STF looks better than Cena's. Even Bushi's STF looks better than Cena's.
Bushi's everything looks mainly better than Cena's. What's your point? Whoa! Got elevation on the DDT. Nearly 6 foot of it. Only a 2 count though.
Was a long way down on that DDT. Zelina now looking to catch her breath. Working the midsection. Looked for a camel clutch, but was just too close to the ropes.
Yep, the camel clutch, indeed. Looks like he might be going for the DDT, maybe. I think it is. Big courtesy of Andrade. Hammerlock DDT connects. 2. And Vega wins.
Vega with getting the first 2 points of the series.
No, that was Kai.
Getting her first 2 points of the series.
There you go. Just wanted to help you there.
Well, be more
Vega
specific.
just beat Bianca Belair.
Well, as I have no actual stakes, I will say I prefer this outcome.
So, whoever was betting on that match, I think you might have won a big fortune. I don't think the odds were in Vega's favor at all, despite the expertise. But hell, Hammerlock DDT proved effective. Gotta imagine Bianca disappointed with the outcome.
That satellite DDT we had earlier.
Then a lot of elevation. Belair's a very tall person. That's the tallest of the women's division, at least for the tournament. So perhaps that got extra, impact. But Vega with the victory. I'm just baffled.
I'm certainly impressed. We will have to see how Zelina goes on in the tournament.
Hell yeah. Congratulations to Zelina Vega. For 2 points. Putting her joint with Dakota Kai. Well, you know how you mentioned last match that you had no stakes? Now you have all the stakes. Because these two are your choices.
So we will see regular instances of our picks fighting each other. It's just convenient that the first two weren't our individual picks. But yes, these are both my picks for women's division. So we are sticking with the women's division. Going for this
Why
match.
did you pick Naomi?
Naomi's kind of a sleeper hit. Like she should have had more of a title reign than she did.
A sleeper hit? No, I just say a sleeper.
That is very much an opinion.
Yeah. Look, she's not that great.
Yeah, no, she's not like the best pick, but I think she's one of those people that's very much underused in the women's division.
You mean the entire women's division?
I mean, yeah, but also, you know what I mean.
Oh, I do, but that statement applies to everyone so far. You know what? Vega won last match. Naomi could win this one. Though, given that music, I wouldn't hold my hopes up on that.
Yes, as much as I do like Naomi, and I like how, I think she deserves a lot more than she gets. I don't expect her to get very far against Asuka.
I mean, it's Asuka. What can we say? Longest reigning NXT Women's Champion. Technically a Grand Slam as well.
Yes,
having won the NXT, the Women's Tag, the Raw Women's, the SmackDown Women's, Money in the Bank, and the first Royal Rumble.
Yes, and also had that very long singles undefeated streak.
Yes, which was topped off with the NXT Championship. Against a lot of opponents. Bazler, Peyton, Billie Kay. The list goes on.
Specify singles, because there is one loss that we won't talk about.
Yes, we're not referring to that one.
Mostly just because of who actually won that match.
Yes, this is WrestleMania, but we can erase history like that.
I mean, they didn't even acknowledge it at all, so...
Yeah, it's not been acknowledged since.
Like, I acknowledge it as far as singles.
Yes, in terms of that... Here we go. Naomi versus Asuka.
A lot of bright colors in the attire of this match.
Yes, a lot of pink. A lot of blue and a lot of green.
Drop down.
Yeah. I'm surprised they haven't just coated the ring with ultraviolet.
That would be an interesting thing.
That would be a gimmick. Like Sin Cara's blue light. Do you remember that?
Or the Fiend's red light.
Yes, but...
But,
okay,
not actively painful.
And on a red cage.
Yeah, that was a weird choice. Both
That
making
was
the cage red in the first place and also having red cage and red light.
Yeah, that was a choice.
Just yes, I would like to see nothing of this match.
Oof. Tailbone on the turnbuckle cover.
Yeah, it's a very good move to dodge.
Ooh. Both. I just realized both these women are proficient with using their asses as weapons.
Yeah, both are skilled of the art of the funky weapon.
Did you just make a Keijo match in the middle of our tournament?
Not intentionally.
Sure, I bet.
I haven't watched Cage yet.
Damn it! You should get on it.
Like, I'm aware of Cage.
Well, this is the real life version. Only a 1 count from Asuka. So we just need to fill up the ringside with water. And get rid of the ropes. And the turnbuckles.
Yeah, unfortunately we don't have Taguchi. We don't have the true master of the funky weapon.
That's a funny way of saying Maria Kanellis.
No. Taguchi is definitely the master of the funky weapon.
Sorry, I was confused. I thought you meant the distraction technique.
Rhea Kellis is the true master of the Bronco Buster, let's be fair.
That is pinfall from Asuka. Only a 1 count.
Asuka firing herself up.
Might have been a bad decision. Snap mad.
And I think Asuka thought Naomi had less in her than she did.
Just cranking the arms back, using the knee to dig into the spinal column.
I do think if there is any fault in Asuka, it is sometimes her ability to take her opponents too lightly.
I think sometimes she just has too much fun. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's partially her having too much fun. It's partially just overconfidence and just, like we were saying with the undefeated streak. Like, she got to the point where she just felt complacent.
Well, we just saw a woman hit someone's face with their ass for 2 counts.
That was a Taguchi, and another interruption from someone who isn't in the tournament.
Why is this Why is she even here?
Like, none of the people that have interrupted are booked in any, and Carmella is breaking space and time. And with the roll up off the distraction from Carmella, Naomi gets the win.
Excuse me, I'm dying.
Asuka distracted by the fact that Carmella was breaking the laws of physics.
Yeah, apparently we're still in the multiverse. Holy hell. Does this mean Carmella is trying to help Naomi or something?
Might be, and like we were talking, like, as much as it didn't pay off in the end, we were talking about the benefit of having someone in your corner.
Sure, Carmella and Naomi, let's go with it. I have no idea why. Less idea why.
Like, we'll take a moment to say that was a very good bridge on that cover.
But Asuka looks pissed.
Asuka is pissed.
No.
Oh no!
Oh no! Oh no! This isn't gonna end well. You know, I don't see this ending well.
Neither do I. But I honestly. I don't blame Asuka for being mad. This was a stolen win.
It was stolen from physics. Stolen win.
And meanwhile, while this is happening, I don't know where Carmella has gone.
Oh no, she just teleported out of here. A lot of butt to face.
I feel like Carmella just showed up because of the physics failing her.
I was hoping for the cage show. Damn it!
But Naomi with a stunner, Naomi's not going to take this beat down laying down.
No, she's just taking in the corner apparently. Going for a suplex. Don't know why I said that so seriously.
Yeah, this is a.
Why Carmella? Of
I
all people who could break physics.
I don't know if it's Carmella breaking physics or physics just being broken to Carmella.
We just saw split legged moonsaults.
I think that was just Naomi saying not to mess with her.
Okay.
There is a
Yes.
lot to unpack here, and I'm not sure any of it is going to be unpacked tonight. We are hoping things get a bit more back to normal in our next match.
You know, I may have chosen Shelton.
Yes,
I don't fancy his odds today.
we were talking about underdog picks with Naomi, and I think Shelton might also be an underdog pick.
Wait, no. Hear me out. Shelton should be WWE champion at some point. He just should be.
Shelton is a very impressive athlete, but that does not make him not an underdog pick.
That doesn't make him any less of a good WWE championship contender.
No, you're right. Like,
he should have had one shot at one point. That's all I'm saying. Though I miss Ain't No Stopping Me.
and he is certainly not behind our commentary booth.
I hate having to say you picked well.
Yes. The Samoan
So I'm not going to
submission
say
machine. Samoan Joe.
I'm not going to say it. I'm just going to let you say it.
I think he's one of my stronger picks, yes.
I mean, knowing your picks, I would agree with that.
And I would make that statement both figuratively and literally.
I wouldn't go literally.
Like physically strong?
No, I think we have stronger.
Yeah, but out of my picks.
Yeah, no, you have stronger, trust me.
Okay.
Did you forget Antonio Cesaro was a person? Again.
Cesaro is also like pound for pound, Antonio Cesaro is definitely stronger than Samoa Joe. But if we're not talking pound for pound,
I feel as though it's the only fair way to do it. Come on, Shelton, please. Pretty please.
I mean, we did just see Naomi roll up Asuka, so
I mean, we saw Vega beat Belair, so you know what? Come on, Shelton.
Yeah, we wasn't about to expect a clean break from Samoa Joe.
Stop.
Overhead belly to belly.
It's done well.
It is starting well for me.
It's fine. Benjamin can recover.
Face lock.
See?
Benjamin is fighting out.
See, I told you. We're a German suplex too. Kurt Angle style there.
Joe avoids the kick. Saito suplex. And I have a feeling this might be a slightly suplex heavy match. It's another Saito suplex.
What gives you that hint?
Looking for the third Saito suplex onto Benjamin.
I feel as though I picked the run to the litter somehow. That's sad to say. Monkey flip!
Monkey flip. Very good monkey flip into the corner.
Yes, send Joe to the corner. Benjamin, you can do it.
Showing some of that athleticism we were talking about.
Come on, Benjamin.
We haven't been outside for a couple matches, but ooh, there's a nasty landing on that German.
Ugh. Oh no.
Up on the shoulders. Samoan drop.
Every time I hear a foot, I'm wincing. I will say one thing for Benjamin. At least he's not got ring rust.
Like, I think we can say the same for Joe.
I mean, he's been stuck on a commentary bench for nearly a year.
Yeah, and he was out before he was started on commentary.
I mean, the last thing he's done was advertise the Toyota.
Only a 1 count there.
What's it, Chevy? Joe shouldn't be advertising cars. That's where I'm getting at.
It seems like a carb guy, actually.
No, Haku is.
Where are you gonna get Haku from, though?
Haku is a car salesman now. You didn't know this?
I did not know this.
He actually is. I'm not making this up.
That seems like a really,
He sells cars.
really interesting choice.
I know, right? You know, Samoan for Samoan. Or
Big,
Samoan for Tongan, I should say.
yeah, big senton from Samoa Joe. Cranks at the neck.
You know, you would have thought the Hurt Business would have come with Benjamin. But there's something to be said about pride and want to do it on your own. I have to give Benjamin this credit.
Yes, I did hear that like the MVP and Bobby were like, do you want us out there? And Shelton was just like, oh, no, I'm good. I got this.
Well, I mean, both these men are, you know, ring generals in a way. They've been around the block and back for nearly 2 decades.
Plenty of experience between the two of them, but
Oh, no, that's a good cleaner.
that's a Cohina clutch. It's locked in.
Come on, Benjamin. Come on, Benjamin. Please, no.
It's just clawing for life.
Now's your time, Bobby.
I think Joe released the hold, maybe looking to get a pin off of it.
Strange choice. I think that might go to bite Joe in the ass.
Yeah, I don't know why you don't just hold on to that.
I think I know why.
Big, just spike powerbomb.
Joe's kind of underselling Benjamin here. You have to think. Beautiful super kick. Come on. Only a 2. Wait, did you hear that super kick?
That sounded flush.
God, you could have heard that from outside the stadium.
Samoa Joe definitely seems rattled from it.
Come on. I think it could be a complete shot. Come on. I don't know how he did it. That's got to be the upset.
Yeah, it seems to be a night of upsets tonight.
Who needs Bobby Lashley? If you got Benjamin. I think that was all just because of Joe's cockiness.
Yeah, Joe.
Why did he release the clutch?
Joe let go of the hold, went for a pin.
Well, I have no clue why.
Yeah, like
that's a stupid idea.
Like at least when Suzuki lets go of his sleeper, he does it to hit a pile driver, not just go for a pin.
That's just. I think he just undersold Shelton. I'll put the points.
Very possible, but yeah, Shelton Benjamin with 2 points.
The complete shot getting it. I thought he'd do a T-bone suplex. Damn.
Impressive win.
I'll give him that credit. Damn.
Shelton going to look to run that momentum forward onto the rest of the tournament.
I think I need more faith in my picks. Jesus. Do we have to give this guy an introduction? I think the crowd's just done it for us, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's looking for the run of his life. Well, he can have it.
He's in the right place. Just What can we say about Daniel Bryan that has not been said?
His finisher is called the knee plus. Because
Okay, I thought you could have thought something
that
better
is
than
something
that.
WWE commentary never mention. So
I thought you thought something better than that.
like that is generally something that can be said about Daniel Bryan that is never said because the WWE don't reference it for some reason.
I was gonna say that he was on NXT, but sure.
Yeah, technically an original member of the Nexus.
Not technically, he was. I don't think you know the term technical.
Well, technically, because he then immediately got fired.
Okay, look, that was Justin Roberts' fault.
Sure.
Yes, we're going with it. Another man getting high cheer.
Yes, one of the most professional and most proficient high flyers in the game. And I mentioned Taguchi earlier, former tag team partner with Taguchi.
And also a man with a long list of rivals. He's fought Mysterio, he's fought Osprey, he's fought Sabre Jr., probably Hiromu Tanahashi.
I believe so.
You name it. And Ricochet has fought them and probably beaten them. And frankly, I think this could be the match to look out for.
This is two fantastic talents going at it. This could low key be a match of the night.
And this is just the first round for Group 1. Group A, sorry.
Yeah, this is just our first show, our first set of A block matches. Lock up. Ricochet seeming to have the advantage.
Yeah, but
Clean break.
most likely. Bryan definitely has the crowd advantage.
Waistlock takedown.
As we go into technical wrestling, its finest. Waistlock to waistlock.
Takedown of his own, grabs the side headlock.
Ricochet getting the best of that exchange. Go with the spinning soul butt. Ricochet looking to take advantage again. Bryan with the counter.
Cravat suplex. Puts a lot of pressure on the neck.
It's also a very fancy sounding.
Yes, the cravat or the three-quarter Nelson, as some people call it.
Beautiful. Just head driver. That's what I'm going to call it.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
And I mentioned he's one of the most proficient high flyers, and yep, he just casually did a standing shooting star press.
Casually middle the ring to Daniel Bryan.
Dropkick misses. Daniel Bryan with the arm drag.
Are we allowed to say WWE booked this match? Are we allowed to?
I don't believe they did.
They haven't. That's why I want them to. This is a dream match in some regards.
Yeah. Standing front drop kick, goes for the cover. Kick out at one. Kick to the back. Goes for a headbutt. Gets
up. Indeed. Which I gets up. Misses the enziguri. Oh, there's the coccyx.
Just stretching him and slamming him down. Back of the neck into the ropes. Whipping Bryan back into the ring.
Is this an Alabama slam? Nope. Could have been.
Carter style neck breaker, not enough. Showing off now is Ricochet. Flipping into the kick to the head.
I go for the yes kicks. Or the no kicks, depending on your preference.
Or the it kits if you're weird. Or
Or
Corey
just
Graves.
Kicks. Or just kicks if you're that guy. Or gal. Go for the knee plus.
He's firing up. He's looking for it. Knee plus lands. Is it going to be enough?
Yeah. 2. Only a 2 count.
Ricochet just able to power out there. Almost on instinct. Bryan just stomping away at the chest.
Caught it with an arm drag.
And again, caught him with the arm drag.
Snap there.
Ties up the arm.
Yeah, Bryan going with the old Ring of Honor style.
Yeah, we saw the stomps now with the wear down submissions.
Oh, Northern Light suplex. Wait,
Through.
he's not done. Oh, twisting suplex.
Both men are down.
Ricochet, quite strong for his size.
Kenny deciding not to count the two men being on their back. Leg pick. Ricochet pushing it, Bryan off. Catches the Hurricane Rana.
Bryan's in the corner. He's for the ring, goes to the pin. Only a 1 count. Ricochet has a plan. Think he's setting it up. Never mind. Simple elbow drop.
Pinpoint accuracy to the small of the back.
The crowd hoping for Bryan to win.
Tender Bryan getting the crowd behind him into the Dragon Suit Leaper.
Doesn't look like Ricochet's head's all in.
Yeah, might be a little loose.
Ricochet capitalizing on it.
Show sent to the corner.
Sunset flip for the corner. And again with the submission game.
Yes. Flies the arms into the almost chancery sort of head submission.
Ricochet once again finding a way out.
Gun stun.
That's not a gun stun, that's the cutter.
The chowder cutting RKO.
Close enough.
630 misses.
Look at the capitalize. Only a 2 count. Bryan with the kip up.
Powering through into the spine buster.
Hulk getting up a little bit. Wait a minute. What is his... What is going to go for something then? Trying to get the psychological advantage, I guess.
Gets him up. Takes Bryan to the corner.
Sweet miss. Soul butt. Kick to the stomach. Kick to the leg. Turning Ricochet around.
Gave Ricochet enough time to collect himself. The Benadrylla.
Pinpoint kick to the head.
Goes to work the arm.
More than just that. Trying to dislocate it.
Yeah, twisting the shoulder in ways it's not meant to twist. But if there's anyone that knows about twisting limbs... Yeah, the S-lock enough. The S-lock, the label lock, whatever you want to call it.
An unfortunate loss there for Ricochet. You still got to give him credit for going all out.
Yeah, it was an impressive showing.
You got to think it could have been either men winning this match.
Managing to kick out of the knee plus early on. And I think the that might have been one of the moments where it started getting a bit rough for Ricochet, is missing that 630.
I definitely agree. All the pressure hitting him in the back of the neck and the shoulders. I felt this was a missed opportunity, actually.
Yeah, went to taunt. You either should have gone for the pin earlier or actually hit a move. Was able to hit the Benadrylla, but didn't go for the pin off of that either. He went for more offense off of that and got caught with the label lock, and Daniel Bryan getting his first 2 points of the series.
Well, credit to him. The crowd behind the man of the yes movement. As he claims his 2 points. Well, who says Hall of Famers can't compete in the tournament? Whoever did lied.
Don't think any of us said that at any point.
Oh. Ignore me then, carry on.
Yes, Beth Phoenix. Joining in on the tournament.
There's probably someone. Someone was thinking it. I mean, what can we say about Beth Phoenix?
I don't know, what can we say about Beth Phoenix?
It is Beth. She's a Hall of Famer. She's got the biggest arms in the women's side of the tournament. She's friends with Natalya. She's married to Edge. I'm running out of things.
Good, well, Ruby Riott.
Yeah, thank God. I didn't plan this very well.
We're back. First, we should mention, we're back to normal with Ruby Riott.
Yes, we're no longer back to Soccer Mum.
Not weird Ms. Riott that happened in...
That was your fault.
No. I do not control the multiverse.
You simply resent it.
I seriously, I'm simply a host.
Then you are to blame because you are the host.
I merely go, here, this is what the multiverse did.
Well, the multiverse has gifted us regular Ruby Riott, thank God. Who seems to be sporting the Zack Ryder tights today.
I get the reference, but I'm pretty sure Ruby Riott does just do the weird one-leg tight thing. Again, I'm all for asymmetry, so...
Yeah, you wouldn't have said that if you saw Zack Ryder.
Oh no, I saw Zack Ryder. And you're right, it's awful, but...
Good. Glad we're on the same page.
I'm still all for asymmetry.
To think we have a bona fide Hall of Famer in the house this evening.
Yeah.
And someone who's also gifted on the commentary table, I should say.
Yeah, she's really started to find her own. on the NXT commentary booth.
I mean, definitely finding a stride when she is there.
Currently taking an assault to the midsection from, well, commentator's curse.
Yes. Yes.
As soon as I say that, Beth Phoenix powers into the driver's seat.
Got to admit, Beth Phoenix has less red hair than I met Terry.
Yes.
For anyone who gets the reference, I'm happy.
Was it red hair?
It was red hair. It was when Wade and her were reporting from home at fake Wade. What was I call them? Mr. Stew.
As we were talking, a widow's peak.
Ah, that's called the Widow's Peak.
I think that's the widow. It's something.
No, the Widow's Peak is Victoria's finisher.
What was that then? That's a thing. I just don't remember what it is.
That was not the Widow's Peak.
Part of me wants to check what that is, but
part of me is checking.
Because I know that's a thing. I
don't think that's the Widow's Peak.
It's probably not. It's something like that.
I thought it was the We Riot, but that's a finishing song. What's it called?
I'm sure that's actually got a proper name.
It is the Deadly Nightshade, I believe.
That's what I was thinking.
Heads the driver into the turnbuckle.
Yeah,
that's it.
Deadly Nightshade.
Deadly Nightshade.
I'm easily confused. I forget things.
We wish Victoria was here.
Yeah, that would be a good option.
I swear she comes out doing the bloody Widow's Peak now.
I'm sure if she does, I'm not gonna call it.
I feel like, really? Don't place your bets on that happening. We got Riott go for a Hurricane Runner of her own. Popular technique this evening. Into the senton. Trying to capitalize. Who keeps bringing Wilhelm screams?
That's a real good question.
I feel as though this was the wrong time, Wilhelm.
I'm still surprised we haven't ran out of members of the Wilhelm clan, to be fair.
Yeah, we've had a faction brewing, apparently. Ruby Riott, Samoa Joe. It's getting there.
Glam slam.
Bam! Into the pin. That could be enough. Never mind.
Not quite. Ruby able to power out.
Surprisingly so. Glam slam. The move that nearly won Beth Phoenix WrestleMania if it wasn't the Iconics.
And a giant swing from Beth Phoenix.
Someone calls Cesaro, so I'm going to say.
Looking for it a second time.
Someone definitely calls Cesaro.
Into the turnbuckle. Surprisingly, Ruby Riott's still conscious after that.
I think she just missed. I think maybe her shoulder glided.
Looked like a nasty landing either way.
Are we gonna see it? I think she might have been going for the frog splash.
The knees were up.
Realized the knees.
Dropped onto the knee of the backbreaker. And Beth Phoenix just taunting Ruby to some degree.
Well, we said this with Billie Kay earlier. Beth is also a powerhouse. No, she's a very strong athlete. So this is the type of pace that benefits her.
Yeah, it's just taking her time, laying her shots in. Facebuster.
So Ruby looks like she just got killed. It's the stretch.
Yeah, almost like a modified surfboard.
Yeah, it's turning Ruby to, that helm of the ship, so to speak. But it appears that Beth, not satisfied.
Look to get her up, but Ruby managed to fight out of it.
There's your Wilhelm again.
Inzaguri taking out another member of the Wilhelm clan. It is enough.
I got a feeling that might have been the Riott kick.
Didn't see her ringing up the arm, but
I think you're confusing the move.
I don't think I am.
I think I might be. I think I'm having a moment of sheer commentary.
We're both having a real bad moment during this match, and it's all Ruby Bryan's fault.
Yeah, damn it, Ruby. Wait, it's your choice. It's your fault.
I am not directly responsible for the actions of Ruby Riott.
That makes it worse, though. You should know what move it is.
No one said I'm good at my job.
No one said we're got a job. Wait, that's a job? You get paid?
No, unfortunately not.
That might explain it. But either way, Ruby Riott, not like she's going to attack the ref for a second. The ref looks confused.
I think we're all confused about this match.
I am confused. Yes. Next. Yes. And it appears we are capping off the women's side of Group A.
Yes, with what we can kind of call an MMA heavy fight.
I mean, most definitely. And especially since this woman right here, Shayna Bazler, my choice, may I just add, was a former UFC athlete.
Yeah, this was a pick that was fairly high on both of our lists. I think you just got there first.
Indeed, she's one of the original horsewomen of MMA, with her friend Ronda Rousey and Mercedes Martinez. And what can we say about Bazler that hasn't been said? She is a fantastic fighter. And she's also efficient. Both attributes that should lend themselves well to this tournament. But her opponent is arguably equally skilled.
Yes, an opponent that is also aware of what it's like to fight in an octagon, so...
Indeed, this is the match that should have happened, never did. With Deville now working as general manager, in some regard, real world.
Yes, we are going to expect a very no-nonsense fight in this one.
Indeed, this is not going to be pretty or technical, I imagine. But it will be, as Jim Ross would put it, a slobber knocker. And you'll see the contestants one more time. Shayna Bazler, Sonya Deville. And the match is underway.
Shayna going straight after the arms of Deville. Crowd really unsure on this one. Camel clutch applied.
Well, this is a match where, unlike the rest of the Group A contests, this kind of pace is favored by both athletes. Yeah. Both can adapt to fast aggro or just controlling their opponent. So this is anyone's game, so to speak.
If we're really breaking it down, I think I would give maybe the brawling edge to Deville and the more technical edge to Bazler.
Oh, absolutely. But I don't know. I don't think we should count out either person for the opposite thing. Like, I think it could switch on a dime. Apparently, we're getting flashy.
Yeah, fantastic piece of athleticism there from Deville.
Indeed, beautiful enziguri. Now taking the fight to the floor.
The ground and pound into the stomp.
Going into the pin, basic kicking out way early.
Again, it's that just making your opponent exert effort. May not get the pin, but just more energy your opponent has to use.
They're taking advantage, catching the arm.
Goes for a Kimura.
Did a standing one too.
Punch to the midsection, break the hold. Delayed vertical suplex.
Indeed. Showing the strength side of Bazler. Go for the combo, gets countered. Deville wearing out the left side of Bazler there. Going specifically for the left arm and leg.
Yeah. Running knee from Bazler.
Again, it's not pretty, but it's effective.
Grabs the armbar, Deville rolls through. Again into that running knee, just Bazler using it to take Deville to the mat, basically.
Judo throwing Deville right over her shoulder.
Back to the arms.
Right, double knee to the corner. Right in the back.
Bazler's starting to feel confident. Follows Deville to the outside.
Utilizing the outside to her advantage. Snake Eyes on the there. Striking there by Bazler. Going into a gut wrench suplex. Rolling through. Going for a second.
Into the pin. That's enough.
I think we can say that Deville hasn't had a lot of matches recently, perhaps.
Yeah, you got to wonder if ring rust was a factor there. But even then, that was a lot of brutal strides taken by both women, and yeah, I think the flurry of gut wrenches and was just enough to, wind Deville there.
Deville winning the match, earning her first 2 points. So far, the standings, 5-way tie.
Yeah, Shayna Baszler getting 2 points. So we have Naomi, Bazler, Vega, Kai, and Riott for the women's division, winning on the first matches of the Group A.
Do you gotta wonder how that stack up going into Group A's second round matches? But for now, gotta think those 5 are celebrating the early win.
We kick off our penultimate match. With the Prince
Indeed, one of your best picks, I must be honest.
I believe both of the men in this match might be my picks.
That is correct. I can still have a preference of the two. And given the Prince's recent performance, I have to give him the edge, whatever match he's in.
Yes, I certainly think Finn has the more momentum here. After two men.
God. Just enjoying the theme.
Yeah, this is one of the better themes.
And the view.
Yeah, that too.
It's a good view.
I think it's worth mentioning that there is an interesting dynamic in this match.
How so?
We have the originator versus one of the newer members
Oh, I get you.
of the BC.
Of the buffet chef?
No, of the banana cannon, obviously.
Oh, right. Just double checking. I'm guessing you're saying this guy would be the newest.
I don't think he's the newest, but he is certainly one of the newer members.
I think someone could get fired for that Tron choice.
That you might have a good point there, because it's Kenta.
That's not Hideo Itami.
We don't know
Hideo
who
Itami
I have no idea
died.
who Hideo Itami is. It's clearly
I think
Kenta.
he died. I don't know. All I know is Itami vanished and Kenta showed up again after a long hiatus.
Yes.
Maybe he was hanging out in the orphanage with El Generico and Kevin Steen.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Like, yes, OG Biz Cliz versus current Biz Cliz.
Yes, it's the old school versus the new school.
Kenta, of course, the originator of the Go to Sleep.
But I guess this is the New Japan style match of the tournament.
This has some major New Japan feels.
People not warming to the outside competitor.
People not too much of a fan of Kenta.
Or people just too big a fan of Balor.
But both are completely possible. At least German there from Balor. Finn just trying to fire himself up.
Just taking both men out with the crossbody.
Yeah, that's a big move for really early on in the match.
Could be considered reckless. Depending on if he can capitalize.
Bouncing Kenta's head off of the LED board. Sit out slam. The drop kick. Both these men have plenty of experience with the 20 count.
DT on the outside there by Kenta.
neckbreaker. Looks to work on the arm. He's trying to pull the shoulder out of the socket.
I mean, he's definitely got a hold on it, that's for sure.
Yeah, but like every time he pulls on it, it's like that. And Finn just able to kick up and straight into a sling blade. Kenta thought he did more damage than he did, apparently. Running chop, snap nair.
Drop kick.
Right on the button, right on the side of the head.
It's a classic Balor move. As he goes for the cover, only 1 count on KENTA.
Soul butt. Just hangs Kenta out to dry. Forearm gets Kenta up. Almost a variation of the, like, go to sleep himself, but...
Definitely a more advanced variation.
Kenta fights his way out of the corner. Big, just running boot.
Definitely a hell of a kick.
Yep.
Not a hell of a kick, but a hell of one, nonetheless.
Double stomp to the midsection. Dragon screw. Kick misses. Kenta up.
Double gut buster. Using both the knees there and gravity.
Sit out powerbomb. Kenta's back seems to be feeling it.
Both of these men, good examples of what you would call the cruiserweight division.
That's two very strong juniors.
Both able to be aggressive on a dime.
Yeah, both able to wrap up the speed when necessary.
I think he's going for it.
1916. The Bloody Sunday.
Wait, I don't think he's done. Oh, I
Pulling
thought he was.
Pulling away from the ropes.
See, I thought he was getting in position for the coup de grace. Apparently not.
Yeah, no, but...
Might have spoken too soon.
Yeah, might be looking for it now, though.
I just might be clairvoyant. Who knows?
He's looking for it.
Here we go.
Coup
de grace.
Coup de grace. If you're a heathen like I am.
If you're not French, if you don't know how to pronounce French, if you're not Maurice Missanen.
That could be the nail in the coffin.
And it is. The coup de grace for the finish. Both the 1916 and coup de grace. Very hard-hitting moves. Huge amounts of impact on the back.
Yeah, slight likelihood is if one is not enough, the other will do it.
Dude, even the power bomb, you see there. Very good at the tactic Balor was going for. Just wearing down the opponent. There's the 1916 again.
Just implanting on the back of the neck.
And then we see the 1, the 2, only the 2 count, followed by that.
Yeah, Kenta was just able to kick out of the 1916, but it was followed up with that coup de grace, and
there we go. You're no longer a heathen.
that was too much for Kenta.
And Balor picks up the victory. Maybe his first 2 points in the tournament. Balor very familiar with G1 style events.
Yeah, that's probably what I imagine took part in a Best of the Super Juniors tournament.
most likely.
And we see the Too Sweet there.
But there he's standing gloriously. Just hand it to the crowd. Your winner of the contest, the Prince, Finn Balor. Well, I don't know about you, but I'm feeling very confident in this match.
Again, this was another one that was on my list of picks that I didn't get to.
Well, you snooze, you lose. A man who is very much aware of G1 Climax rules.
Yes.
The king of strong style. A former New Japan Pro Wrestling heavyweight and intercontinental champion.
Well,
The founder of Chaos.
One of the gods of New Japan.
The second ever two-time NXT champion. And a man who the Intercontinental belt looks freaking amazing on. Not really that much of an accomplishment in the scheme of things.
Honestly, yeah, like pretty much every Intercontinental belt looks great on this guy.
I don't think there is a single person you could have picked to beat my guy in the ring right now.
Well,
I guarantee it.
I did manage to find something a little special.
Oh, by special did you mean from the retirement home?
See, in the sense of this is a thing that not only the WWE has never done, but would probably never actually do.
You decided to bring Shawn Michaels in a...
You'd be surprised, but he
Well,
actually came to me. Like, he's been debating the one last run thing, and when he heard there was a tournament that was like no other tournament done in the WWE, he said, no, that is the last run. That is the thing where I, like, that is my last hurrah.
I have to give him credit on the tights. Yeah, go out, guards and gold, I guess. Not gonna lie, I'm looking forward to seeing Shinsuke Nakamura freaking Kinshasa the hell out of the whole.
Crowd glad to see him back. Push off. Trip.
I guarantee if it was anyone else, they would be saying Shinsuke. I guarantee it.
I don't doubt it, honestly. Like, Shinsuke is a incredible competitor, but HBK is a legend for a reason.
I will admit this is kind of the dream contest, isn't it?
I think we're gonna see a lot of dream contests throughout
One
this
of them.
tournament.
You have the best of the East and the best of the West, hypothetically speaking. At least in some people's eyes.
Certainly of the right generations, yeah.
It's just,
Both companies' sort of genesis. New Japan had its the revolution, and Nakamura was one of the three pillars that brought that. And
I think
it's
you
fair
mean...
to
Sorry, please continue, but I think you mean Renaissance.
possibly. And it in a lot of people's eyes, the Attitude Era was what brought WWE back, and Shawn Michaels was a big player in that time. So this is like stables of eras that in both sense in a way saved the company.
This is a match you won't see every day. Let me just put it that.
This is a match you'll probably never see again.
Definitely not in real life. I heard to guarantee it'll never happen in real life, but just damn.
Although it would be a very good retirement match.
I mean, I think many wrestlers versus Shinsuke would a great retirement. I also to snap that going into the arm lock.
Has spent some time working the R, I think, as Shawn during this match.
Must admit, it's nice to see Michaels no longer in chaps.
It was a weird choice.
It was a choice. I mean, he is Texan, so that's weird. Just nah.
Yeah. Also, forgiving the weird chainmail for just a solid white leather jacket in the entrance.
Still got the cookie glasses though.
Can't fix everything.
I guess. It's probably one of his more normal looks.
Explode a suplex from Nakamura.
Nakamura hyped. Managed to get the suplex. Waiting for Shawn to stand up. That's a sign of respect. Kinshasa!
Yes, let him get up just to knock him down. That could be it.
While my prediction was correct, I have to admit I was worried.
Yes.
Jesus.
Impressive showing there.
Shawn looked as good as ever. Best in his career, even. But it just was not enough to put down the kick and shrug style. In his wheelhouse, so to speak.
Yes, you gotta think Shinsuke, another one of those people with G1 experience. Got that advantage.
I'm not counting Shawn Michaels out.
I wouldn't count him out either, but Shinsuke standing tall at the end of our first show. We will be back next week with B-Block action.
Yes. Shinsuke Nakamura, Drew McIntyre, Daniel Bryan, Shelton Benjamin, Finn Balor, all with 2 points. And they'll be heading into round 2 in 2 weeks' time. But for now, this has been Dan and my co-host Alex, signing out.
Ta-ra.
Take care.